Shalom, this is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. It is Monday night, October 23rd, 2017, now the beginning of the fourth day of the 8th Hebrew month, the month of new beginnings. And boy, do I have a testimony. So last week, of course, I shared that I met a young Orthodox conservative Jew at the gym, and after explaining to him the prophetic significance of the Hebrew feast days, he gave his heart to Jesus, to Yahshua, and he was born again. And so I wanted to start discipling him and his girlfriend, and so I invited them out to dinner. Well, tonight I met them for dinner, and he and his girlfriend wears a head covering, and he and his girlfriend are vegan, so I wanted to accommodate them. So we went to the place called the Virtuous Pie, which is a vegan pizza place here in Portland. And to be honest, you know, I've been in such an emotional tailspin since my wife left me, and I don't even know when she's going to return. I mean, it's been really hard to deal with. Because I really love her and I care for her, but it's just been so wicked what she's done. And I've been in an emotional tailspin. And to be honest, it was more of them ministering to me than me ministering to them. I know that sounds ironic because, I mean, the whole reason why I asked him to dinner was so I can disciple him, especially since he's just given his heart to the Lord and, you know, she's sort of following his lead. But I did share with them some things, you know, concerning Yahshua and the scriptures, and we sort of talked about prophecy a little bit too, but gosh, for the first hour or so, they were just asking me about my situation with my wife, and so I was just pouring my heart out and saying what I was going through and the emotions and everything, and it was so healing. I mean, it felt so good to talk to them, and they're such loving people, and then we talked about, he actually used to live in Israel. He lived in Israel when he was a young boy from age 10 to 14. And then he lived there again for 4 years in his 20s. So I got to talk to him about his time in Israel, and it was so refreshing. And I got to share with them more about Messiah, about Yahshua, about the scriptures and things, and more from the Messianic perspective since they're Orthodox. And oh, I'm just so grateful. I'm so thankful because it's like, doing this to try to minister to them was actually more of a ministry and blessing to me just because of where I'm at in my life right now. And they both just really ministered to me and just letting me talk about what's going on with me and Cindy. So yeah, so good. He's so good. And just continue to pray for his name is Jeremy and his girlfriend is Allison. And just continue to pray for Jeremy that he continues on in the faith and that I have more opportunities to disciple him. In fact, he even said for me to text him whenever I go to the gym so that he can try to start meeting me there, and we can start talking there as well. So, and his girlfriend is very precious. She's a beautiful young woman with a beautiful head covering and a very beautiful, sweet spirit about her. And anyway, it was just such a blessing. It was such a blessing. We were there. We met there around 7. We didn't leave until a little after 9 o'clock, so about 2 hours. And hallelujah. So I pray that you also will have opportunities to bring people to Messiah in these last of the last days, and especially maybe keep your eyes on the Jews, because I think we're in that Romans 11 period now where the time of the Gentiles is coming to an end and the Jews' eyes are beginning to open and they're coming back to Messiah. Hallelujah. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries, website spiritandtorah.com. Shalom.